This coming Saturday, we head to the National Cycling Velodrome, the National Cycling Center, to take part in the UTT National Aerobathon. This morning, I have with me Mushtaque Mohammed, Aerobathon team lead, and Lincoln Charles, Aerobathon instructor. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
Not a problem at all. Now, Mushtaque, firstly, explain to me the importance and the intention of hosting the Aerobathon.
Well, we want to crown a national champion.
Okay.
Yeah, in Aerobathon. It's something that used to happen a long while ago. And we tried to sort of bring it back as a national university to bring back the vibes of aerobics. Coming out of Carnival, we see a lot of people getting training and getting involved for preparation for Carnival.
For the road, yeah.
Yeah, for the road. So now we want to have it from a competitive level.
Okay.
So we're hosting the National Aerobathon.
So it's not just about getting people fit, you're about finding the best, the fittest,
Yes,
the fittest of the fittest.
Fittest of the fittest, but there's a recreational side to it too.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people who are involved in aerobics, and we want to encourage everybody to come out. Come out and check and see what is your personal best on the day.
Jesus and ages. All right, Lincoln, tell me what does this look like? What does the session look like when it starts on Saturday?
Well, it's a combination of the longest person standing, man or woman, and it takes from ground level and then it takes flight.
Right.
So probably about the first 20, 30 minutes, you find you having persons enjoying the moment, and then
the plane will start.
Yeah. So then we just take flight, and wherever the plane lands, we land.
Wow. So I mean, is there like a time limit that you say we plan to go for 3 hours, and can you make the 3 hours, or is it when you're just going until the last person?
Well, back in the day, I can remember Aerobathon would have gone for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Right.
Again, it depends on the fitness level of persons. So,
well, what the instructor do? The instructor do have to go for this whole time too?
Well, the instructor has to be able to be fit also. And presently, we are in training, preparing for such. So it's not like, you can't just say you're an instructor and you come up and you just...
Of course. What does training look like for this? Not just for the instructor, but what should somebody who wants to enter be training all now? Well, I mean, now we're too late because it's Saturday.
Correct, exactly. So the aerobathon comprises of muscular endurance, cardiovascular endurance, a little bit of strength endurance. Everything has the word endurance in it because you have to be able to endure this long period of excruciating exercises.
Excruciating exercises.
Yeah.
Ah, boy. All right. Tell me about some of the categories and the prizes that we have, Mushtaque.
Well, yeah, but before I go to category, I want to just let the public know, don't run away from that excruciating exercise thing. There's a fun side of it.
Yes,
come out,
definitely.
Don't be turned away.
Right.
Come out and have fun. And you ask about the length of time. Generally, last year it went about 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
And that's good because that has some stopping and starting with it. But yes, the categories. We cater for everybody. We cater for the under 20. So the school kids, the university kids, we cater for them. Both male and female in every category. We cater for the over 50, so you're welcome. I'm assuming.
Wow.
I'm assuming.
I must have to take that, Mushtaque. Wow.
Yeah, we have the over 50. We are asking people to come out and participate. Because as I said, we have the fun side. And then there's the core side, the 20 to 50, both male and female. Every participant, the first 100 participants, I don't know if the cameraman getting this one yet, but if every participant comes,
gets a medal.
First 100 male and first 100 female.
When you say first 100, to register?
And participate.
Okay.
You could register and come on there and stand up in the line.
Ah, boy. Okay.
Register and participate. When you finish as you walk off the playing field, you've been presented with your medal. Male and female, so you have participated.
So is it that there are people taking you off if you're not doing the exercise properly?
Yeah. So ideally, the Trinidad and Tobago Defence Force physical training instructor staff will be the persons judging on the day.
Oh, so you can't even pretend you're doing them exercises?
No. Correct. So they have an MOU, which is, well, I'm a serving member of the military also.
Okay.
We are in tune to look for those elements, and some of the elements, Mr. Mustache, you
say the elements, yes?
Yeah, there are elements that,
like as criminals you're looking for.
There are elements, but in the aerobathon that we look for to deem a person competent or incompetent.
You're starting and stopping.
Right.
You're not completing the exercise that you have been asked to do.
You're lying.
Well,
basically, looking for people who try to fake it.
Yeah, and then you have, for medical reasons too, if you can't endure, we put you out. So there are about 6 different categories in terms of it. Well, yes, as I said, so yes, you have to do it well. So it's not only about speed. It's about coordination, it's about agility, it's about being able to follow the pattern that you are asked to do.
Now, I understand that the Olympic Committee of Trinidad and Tobago is involved in this event in some way, form, or fashion. Tell me a little bit more about that.
The Olympic Committee has joined hands with us to be part of the event. They're going to be there to, they are focusing a lot on women in sport, specifically for this year. March was the month for International Women from the United Nations. So the Olympic Committee decided, look, aerobics, you find like 2/3 of the participants will be women. So they want to focus a lot on women in sport, and they are going to be there. They're going to be doing a lot of promotional activities on women in sport. They're going to highlight the women of Trinidad and Tobago who have excelled. They're going to encourage the younger ones to follow the pathway of sport and also of education. Alongside the Olympic Committee, we will also have the UTT students who are going to be given information of their research that they've done in strength and conditioning, in diet, how to fuel your body well for exercise. What to eat, what not to eat, when to eat. All of these things are information. Now you'll find that this information is always accessible to the elite athletes. But the young ones, the one on the street, you and I who are passing, we don't know. And so it's good to come out. It's going to be not only about the aerobathon, but it's going to be a health fair, activities. We're going to have some of our sponsors have giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun things to do.
What time does it start on Saturday?
It starts at 4 o'clock, particularly with the registration and all the pre-game activities. The actual show aerobathon will be at 5 o'clock. So we're going to have that. So come down, enjoy it, participate in some of our giveaways that we're going to be having there too.
Well, it's nice because
it's
not a hot sun sweat. So you get when the sun coming down and the day's getting a bit cooler. What was the last thing you just mentioned?
I say you have free massage too.
Free massages?
Yes.
For everybody?
You come down.
So last year we had the challenge of the elements of the earth, where we was in the open space, but now we are in a covered area. So he doesn't have to worry about the sun. There's air condition. The space is nice. If you have not been to the cycling velodrome, I suggest that you come down, because we have a lot of natural things in our country that we are not making use of. There are many persons who have not even seen that cycling velodrome.
I haven't seen it yet,
so I mean, even if you have not, if you don't think of coming for an aerobathon, you can come just for the site.
Right.
You can use that.
And for the information as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
And saying that, it would be very remiss of me, because one of the biggest questions is, who are the instructors? And so I think this morning, if the permission permits, we have the lead instructor, which would be Mr. Chris Barry, followed by myself, Lincoln Charles. We have the lone female, which is Sylvelle Nichols. We have Mr. Torn Hernandez, and we have Quaddy Paul.
And all of you are representing the Defense Force?
No.
Okay.
No, I am the only member. Mr. Quaddy Paul is a police officer.
Nice.
And the other persons are normal.
Yes.
Yeah, well, fitness instructors.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me, how was it to get all these persons to collaborate? Because you have TTOC, you have the Defense Force, you have the police, you have all these fitness instructors. Tell me, and all the sponsors, of course.
Yeah, well, it's an activity as a national university. We're trying to encourage more people to get involved, right? And yes, so where do you go for such? The Defense Force, the police, they are the ones who are key on fitness.
Right.
And of course, as Lincoln said earlier, we have an MOU agreement with the Defense Force, so that the University of Trinidad and Tobago and the Defense Force marry together in terms of the PTI.
Right.
So we provide services for them, they provide services for us. Our educational services, and likewise. The TTOC, we also have an MOU with the TTOC. And with the TTOC, we help and collaborate with science, the science that is behind training and preparation of athletes. So this is also part of the process that we are in, where they have been with us and they're going to be with us to help and to highlight these activities in terms of women in sport, in terms of health and nutrition, in terms of being a better person. Wellness is what we are really trying to push in the community.
This is the second time for the morning that we're basically saying that your health is your wealth.
Yes.
So it's important for you to take care of it, and it's important for you to come on out. On Saturday, it kicks off at 4 p.m. The actual aerobathon starts at 5 p.m., but you can register on spot. Can you register beforehand as well?
Yes, there is
Tell me where.
There is an online link that we have on our website,
What's your website?
Our UTT website. But if you go to UTT
UTT.edu.
Marketing,
Okay.
UTT Marketing is our social media side of it.
Okay.
But yes, at utt.edu.tt, you can get it there. I am accessible through I give my, on the flyer, you have my phone number there. You can WhatsApp me or whatever, 473-7181. And that's, you can WhatsApp me. You could, we will be taking some last minute registration on Saturday. But if you can do it before, get onto the Google link, fill out the form, and then
How much does it cost?
$100 online. You could pay online, or if you have to pay on the day, you pay. But we prefer if you could up in front, because we'll be ahead of the game.
Fantastic. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and all the best for Saturday.
Thank you very much. We hope to see you.
You will not see me. I have not trained for that, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break and come back with more on the Now Morning Show. You trying to get me in trouble? I could be one of the people offer medical.